Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am checking out Project Planet Earth versus Humanity, which has been described as Jackbox meets Plague. It's kind of like if Plague was a party game with multiple people playing. So basically you'll have this screen and then everybody will use their phone to join in. Today I'm just playing single player. You can play with up to 6 people, and if you don't have 6, the other roles will be filled by AI. So you have Planet Earth, whose goal is to defeat the other players by reducing the planet's population, ecosystems, and pollution to drive humanity to extinction. The media decides how events and actions are portrayed to other roles. They can mislead others and twist the truth to suit their agenda. The industry controls humanity's businesses and economy. They can lobby and incentivize other roles. World leaders have a strong say in humanity's actions and can force others to follow through governance and legislation. The scientists can research better solutions and technology and advise on the best course of action. They rely on funding from others. The public determines the actions of the regular citizen. They can start a protest, petition, or boycott to force others to action. So there are 6 roles. It is Earth versus the rest of the roles, but only one role can win. So those who are not playing as Earth have to choose to maybe cooperate or sabotage others. You know, you want to be Earth, but you also want to win. I did play this with some other people, and we played 2 rounds, and it seems like it's kind of stacked against Earth to win. But I'm going to play the tutorial video because that might help explain things a little bit. I don't have a way to record my phone, what's going on my phone, so I'm going to try to explain it as best as I can, but here's the tutorial video.
Welcome to the gameplay tutorial. In Project Planet, Earth needs to eradicate humanity to prevent them from doing further harm to the planet, while humanity must work together to survive. Humanity consists of 5 distinct roles with the shared objective of preventing the population from reaching 0. But cooperation is not always guaranteed, as you'll also be competing amongst each other for power. Each role offers a unique playstyle. For instance, world leaders can force others to action through law and order, while the media uses news broadcasts to twist the truth and push their agenda.
As hospitals are unable to keep up.
Throughout the game, you'll face a series of tough decisions. Tapping an option will show you its effect, but keep in mind that each decision may have further consequences later on. The impact of your choices will be multiplied based on your power. If another player takes a significant lead, consider teaming up with others to even the playing field. One way to do this is through your abilities. The cooperative ability lets you team up with another player, while the hostile ability allows you to inflict negative effects on your opponents. When playing as a member of humanity, it is crucial to form alliances and closely monitor each other's actions. As Earth, you play against the group with the sole objective of eradicating humanity. If at any point the population reaches 0, humanity is wiped out and you win the game. It's crucial to choose the appropriate disaster to align with your strategy. Some disasters are more challenging for humanity than others, but less destructive disasters do leave you with more force and therefore options throughout the game. Another way to spend force is through the powerful crisis. When triggered, humanity needs to collectively match your stake or suffer devastating consequences for the population. Each disaster has 4 different stages, during which Earth can trigger 2 incidents. These are small events that affect the planet's ecosystems and pollution. The worse these get, the more rapidly the population declines. After each stage, a results screen is displayed, showing an overview of all score changes, as well as the ecosystems and pollution's impact on the population. Should humanity manage to survive until the end of the game, the disaster is defeated, and the humanity player with the highest power wins the game. This wraps up the gameplay tutorial. For more information, you can always press the info buttons on your mobile device during the game. Have fun and don't forget to wishlist Project Planet on Steam.
All right, let's see how this goes. Let's just get started. So right now it's my turn. I have to choose a disaster. I'm starting with 100 force. I can choose an influenza virus, which costs 50 force. Asteroid impact, which is not in the game yet, so I can't choose that. A locust plague, which uses 40 force. A hurricane, which uses 40 force. Solar flare and volcanic eruption are also coming soon. So I basically have 3 I can choose from. A novel influenza. Let's see. Let's just pick one. I think I'm going to pick the hurricane because I've done the locust before. The most severe hurricane in human history, destroying everything in its path. The hurricane will originate east of the Caribbean and travel across Caribbean islands before making landfall in major American cities. A small tropical depression in the West Atlantic has the potential to grow into a devastating hurricane. How should the storm develop? Okay, so I can pick overland storm, island storm, or sea storm. Overland storm costs 2, and it will strike before anyone has time to prepare. Basically, it shows you how it will impact things. So this will cause casualties to the public, decreases the public score and the population. An island storm will reduce the population a little bit and reduce trust in scientists. A sea storm will cause the media. I'm going to go with the island storm. An impending disaster was detected. Media report incoming. So if we had a media player, they would be choosing an action right now on their phone. All right, there's our hurricane.
Extreme weather warning. The tropics are heating up as the Atlantic hurricane season kicks off. Multiple tropical depressions and low-category hurricanes have formed, but scientists are mainly concerned by what could become the largest hurricane in recent memory, charging on a warpath towards the United States.
A tropical depression over the island of Hispaniola is expected to become the worst hurricane to hit the U.S. in decades. Now it is the scientist's turn. So right now I could trigger a crisis or an incident which will affect things out here. I can trigger 2 incidents per sort of turn. Okay, so this is our scientist's report. Oh, it's my turn. Oh boy. I can trigger a heat wave, so I have to decide where to trigger the heat wave, the Mediterranean, Central Europe, or both. I'm gonna go with both. You can see the science track progress. They're researching the storm. It does take time, during which the population is going up right now. But they have conclusively announced that the storm will be minor. Oh no, they've made a mistake. Alright, that's my heat wave that's terrorizing Central Europe and the Mediterranean. Now it's the world leaders' turn to go. World leaders are evacuating cities. Now it's the public's turn. Trying to decide. Okay, the public is ignoring the storm. Sounds about right. I'm trying to decide if I should target ecosystems or pollution. I'm assuming that the heat wave Did the heat wave impact the ecosystem? Industry half price on supplies to help you survive the storm. Outlast your neighbors. Good job, guys. Let's do something with the ecosystem. Let's do some coral bleaching. I've just spent the last few days restoring coral playing Apico, so I guess this is my fault. Oh, it's my turn again. Oh, this is like the end of the turn, so I can choose to nullify the influence scores, stabilize the storm to generate force. This will reduce all results of this stage. Destabilize the storm to increase all results of this stage, or intensify, add additional storm. I'm gonna go hard on them. I'm intensifying the storm, and then at the end of the turn it will tell me who is the most helpful to me and who was my nemesis. The media was most helpful to me, reducing the population and Earth's habitability the most. I can't say it. And the world leaders were my nemesis, increasing the population and Earth's habitability the most. Okay, gotcha. Yes, these are all of our results here. Okay, we've done about even on both. Landfall stage started. So this is I think this, is it 2 of 3 or is it 2 of 4? Ooh, we got its path. Look at that big boy. Alright, it's my turn. The hurricane is ready to strike North America, currently lurking just off the coast of Miami. What part of this prosperous city should the hurricane destroy? Downtown Miami, that will hurt the industry. Central Miami, that will hurt the world leaders. Suburban Miami will hurt the public. Who is doing the best right now? It looks like the media, but I can't target them, so I'm thinking industry, so we'll hit downtown Miami. The public made an important decision. Media report incoming. I do think this is cool. The media, I feel like, has a huge hand in this game. I feel like anytime anyone makes a decision, the media reports on it. The leak. As Hurricane Sebastian approaches landfall at Miami, local residents are working hard around the clock to fortify their homes. For days, the public has been busy covering windows, placing sandbags, yada yada yada. I did not have time to read that to y'all. If you want to read the rest of that, go just pause the video. Wow, the media is like cooperating with the public. World leaders are sending life-saving supplies to people trapped by the hurricane. I think it's time for an incident, but maybe this time we will do a little pollution. Let's do some permafrost thawing. That would that would help the ecosystems a bit. Let's do plastic scattering. A typhoon in Hong Kong scattered plastic pellets in transport, causing severe plastic pollution. Rescue teams put together by the world leaders are taking wounded to storm shelters. I think it's time to trigger a crisis. So I get to choose how much force I want to use here, and basically humanity will have to use enough combined effort to stop me. I'm going to use 23. I'm going to use 4, and then they will have to use 23 to stop me. Oh, we're getting towards the end of the turn now, so I can nullify, amplify, or intensify these guys' results. They're working on spending their resources to overcoming the crisis. I'm going to intensify the storm again. Did they do it? Ooh, they just did it. Wow. Nice job, guys. The public was the most helpful to me, and the world leaders are my nemesis. Alright, I got 39 force left. I do have to get the population all the way down to 0, which is very hard to do. Alright. Flooding stage started. Do I get to do something now? Oh, the media's turn. I'm gonna trigger, let's see, some oil fires. Just use 1 force there. An unlikely lightning strike on an oil well in Kuwait has caused extreme oil fires and pollution.
Devastating news from the United States. Population centers across Florida, Louisiana, and Texas have been torn apart by Hurricane Sebastian, the deadliest hurricane in human history. Floodwater is filling the damaged cities. Bodies are floating around the streets as survivors brace for the worsening situation.
I do love these little media reports. Oh, I do get to do something. Intensifying storm. Humankind is scrambling around like ants trying to survive the hurricane and the resulting floods. This is the perfect time for another blow to make things even worse. What should happen? Non-stop rainfall, riptide currents, which will hurt the public and industry. High-speed winds will hurt world leaders and the media. The media is doing fairly well, so maybe we don't hit the population so hard, but we hurt the media a little bit. And that didn't use up any of my force, I think. So I can just go ahead and like use we got a media report incoming. Maybe use up some more force on a
lives in the balance as world leaders await industry decision.
Oh, it's my turn. Excessive use of fossil fuels also increases the risk of oil spills. A well-timed disaster could lead to big problems for humanity. Ooh. Ooh, that target. Oh yeah, let's do a massive oil spill. Where pollution is taking a big hit. Or I guess it's the world is taking a big hit from pollution. Can I trigger an incident? Trying to do a global haze, I think. Let's do that. I don't like how well the media is doing. We are decreasing the population quite a lot. I don't know if we'll be able to do it in time though. Be sure to tag world leaders with your thank yous for all the rescue work. God. Oh, world leaders are moving to stamp out looting in cities hit by the hurricane. Yes, that's where you should be focusing your efforts. Public is using social media to distance themselves from looters. Oh, jeez. What are you guys doing now? They're waving away concerns about... Okay, they're doing the right thing now, prioritizing rescue efforts. So I think there is one more stage. I am going to trigger an oil seep, just using 1 force to do a little hit to the pollution. Then I still have 29 force. Hopefully I can use that to hit them pretty hard in the last section. I think there's another section. Alright, let's intensify the hurricane again. Media was most helpful to me. Industry was my nemesis. Maybe I should have focused on the industry. Alright. Industry was the environmentalists, and the public was egotistical. That's a huge hit. Oh, I did it. I won. And I still had 25 force. Wow, I could have hit him harder. I was not expecting that to go so well. But maybe I'm not sure how well that showed off the game without you know, showing my phone, though I feel like I described quite a bit of it. Let me guys know if you'd ever want to play with me. You don't need to have the game. You just need a phone or a device. I think a computer, some kind of device with internet connectivity. We could play sometime, so you can check this out. Or I think there's still a demo on Steam. Actually, I'm not totally sure about that. But the game is out now, so you can check it out if you want. Let me know if you'd like to see another video of this, maybe probably showing different role. I think the media would be a really good role to watch here. This is Project Planet Earth versus Humanity. I'm gonna leave the Steam link in my description. Thanks for watching.